if you want to check your grades, in particular for a completed quiz, if you're on your grades page, click My Grades, and then you can scroll down to see any graded assignment, or in this case, a quiz. So I've completed this quiz, Religious Diversity, and in order to see, I got 16 points out of possible 16, but that was for my second attempt. And if you want to see the details, click on the title for the assignment. In this case, we're going to click on Religious Diversity, and we can see I had 2 attempts. The first attempt, I only got 7.8 points out of 16. I did it again and got a perfect score. If you want to see what you got right or wrong on any quiz, you need to click on the grade for the quiz in question, and then you'll be able to see that you got which ones you got wrong, or in this case percentage wrong, because there were several answers to be given, or in this case percentage, because it's a matching question, so some of these are correct and some of these are incorrect. Unfortunately, Blackboard does not get more specific to let you know which answers were correct or not. And this one's correct, this one is wrong. And if you'll see, when you get something wrong or partially wrong, there's feedback. So response feedback. In this case, it tells you to review video lecture 2. This one also, this question is based on something that was in video lecture 2. So you can go back to those videos and watch them and keep the question in mind while you're doing that. These were correct. And this is a percent. And in this case, it's a different resource. Review History of Religion in 90 seconds. And that actually has a link. So if you were to click on that link or right click and open it in a new window, a new tab, you would be able to watch that resource all over again. And so on and so forth for the other correct and incorrect. And if you can scroll over, it will actually give you how many points out of how many for each question. So this partially correct one, I got 1.5 out of 2.5 possible. Since there's 5 possible answers, I must have gotten 3 of them right, but again, it won't tell you how many. And then there was another one, let me see, partial answer, 1.5 out of 3 points, so each of the 6 answers was worth half a point. Obviously, 3 of them are correct and 3 are wrong, but again, unfortunately, Blackboard doesn't get specific beyond that. So the point is, what you can see here are, you can review the questions, you can review how you answered it, and you can see what was right or what was wrong, and you can see feedback that tells you what resource to go back to. So my recommendation is do a quiz once, answer the questions. Even if you don't know the answer, you might guess it right or wrong, but at least that way the Blackboard will tell you which ones you got right and wrong, and you can focus on the wrong ones and take a look at the feedback, go back to those resources, and keep the questions in mind. And then once you review the material, you can try the quiz again. You get 3 attempts for any quiz. The best of your 3 attempts is what will count.